All right, this week I'm going to spill the tea. I'm going to be going over some real estate tricks and hacks for you as a buyer and a seller, things people won't talk to you about. Let's get to it. There's a lot of them. All right, number one, Zillow. The myth of Zillow is real. Look, let's set the record straight. Zillow is a highlight reel. It's not a research tool. It is not a pricing guide, and it's definitely not your home's value whisperer. If you want accurate numbers, you need data, not estimates designed to keep you scrolling. Number two, market crash fantasy. Okay, look, waiting for the market to crash is not a strategy. It's an excuse. It's a glorified procrastination. The truth, people have been waiting for the perfect time for years, while prices and interest rates move along. Number three, your neighbor's sale may not necessarily be your price. Look, just because your neighbor's home sold for $2 million doesn't mean yours will. Every home, every lot, every view, every upgrade, they all change the value. Your home isn't their home. It might be worth more, it might be worth less. All right, price reductions. Look, my seller friends, price reductions, these are not shameful. What's shameful is sitting on the market for over 60 days because of ego. Pricing correctly from day one attracts buyers, but overpricing, that just gets you crickets. Picking the right agent, okay, I shouldn't have to say this, but look, your cousin's friend who just got their license, they're probably really good at brunch, but negotiating a $1.7 million home or a $450,000 home for that matter, that's just not a job for an amateur, not in today's market. Payment over sticker price. This is a big one too. Look, I need you to fall in love with and comfortably qualify for the payment on your house, not necessarily the sticker price, because your budget is about lifestyle, not about bragging rights. Number seven, overpricing to see what happens. Oh my gosh, okay. Look, overpricing to see what happens. You know what happens? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. No showings, no offers, just a nice stale listing at the end of the day. So if you need to reduce the price, reduce the price. Let's find you a great buyer. Inspections, look, inspections, these are a big deal and they get so warped. It's not a weapon. The inspection is designed to be a flashlight to show you what's going on behind the walls, things you can't see just by walking through the house. So it's not designed to blow up a deal over a couple of loose hinges. So where are the deals? Here's the hack. You want to know where to find the deals in today's market? Look for the ugliest photos, not a lot of photos, bad descriptions, just an overall listing that is very unappealing. Look past that, because that might just be a seller who's got opportunity for you, waiting for that buyer to walk through their door. They're probably getting very few of them. How about waiting for spring? If I hear that over and over again, it really gets you nowhere, because waiting for spring every year, that's how 5 years passes. And then opportunity, it just doesn't really wait for a season. Opportunity is out there all the time. All right, how about magic? Agents, real estate agents, we are not magicians. We cannot manifest buyers, but we can attract them with smart prep, honest pricing, and a great marketing strategy. How about curtains? Let's talk about curtains. If the buyer wants your curtains, let them have the damn curtains. Don't lose a deal over $80 panels from Target. How about tough truths? Look, a great agent will tell you what you don't want to hear, but they'll also make sure it makes sense. Here's a good one, upgrades. Not every upgrade adds value. I need you to understand that. It is so true. Some upgrades just add confusion. So think strategically before you remodel, particularly if you're making changes to get your home onto the market. This is where a great agent can guide you through the process. And the last cheat code is there is no perfect house, but there is the right house. And that's where a great agent helps you find the right house with a great strategy. So look, these are the cheat codes. Real estate isn't about shortcuts. It's about strategy, honesty, and the right guidance. And if you're ready to play the game the smart way, let's get a cup of coffee and talk about it. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'll see you next time. Take care.